Okay, we're moving on with the exhaust for the Harley. We're going to close up this hole right here. That's a crossover pipe that comes to the other side of the bike. If you haven't watched parts 1, 2, and 3, go back. I'll put them in the link in the description of this video. You can go back and watch them. So I just got in some 304 stainless. This is 16 gauge. Basically it's still considered sheet metal at that thickness. And I just cut out a little piece with the grinder. You know, normally we'd do this like on a CNC plasma cutter or something. Would just make quick work of this, or you know, potentially a bandsaw or even a chop saw. But I just did it with the grinder because that's all I got. So this is a little piece we're working on right here. And all I did is just lay that into the exhaust pipe. I laid into that exhaust pipe on top of that piece in the corner after I cut it out. And then just took a black magic marker and made myself an approximate cutting area. I'll make sure I cut on the outside of the line. So first pass, we're going to come back with the grinder and just come along and cut this excess material off. And probably just switch to which is going to be, this is going to be with a cutoff disc. And then once I get down to like these corners, I'll probably just put a grinding disc on there and just grind down the corners and get to the outside diameter of my circle. At that point, once I have the material cut out roughly in a circle, I'll come back over, test match it up to this diameter of this crossover tube. If it looks good, I'll tack it. And if not, if it needs more grinding, fine, I'll do more grinding. But eventually we're going to get it down to the shape we want, tack it in a few places, make sure it looks good, and then weld it up. Okay, now that we took the grinder, grinding with the metal, I got another one right here. But I think I already have one somewhere in the shop here, waiting to be used. Question is, where is it? Aha! There it is. Alright, now that we've got this little piece of 304 stainless ground down to a pretty decent circle here with the hand grinder, you notice I put a little mark right here because that is pretty flush with the edge of where I'm going to join these two pieces together with the TIG welder. Okay, so this is almost flush, the edge of this circle with the crossover pipe. Put a couple little marks here with the black magic marker. So I just want to tack that real quick with some, I don't know, maybe 60, 70 amps, maybe even a little higher, and just hit it real quick to tack it in there. I don't even need a filler wire to do that. Okay, thick 16 gauge, good enough. And then I got one on this side, which is a little bit hard to see because the light isn't over here, but basically right around here is the edge of this circle is flush with this tube. Okay, so I'm going to try to tack it on both sides, get it secured, and once I'm confident it's on there pretty good, I might go ahead and use a little bit of filler wire there and just make it a little bit stronger, and then come back over with the grinder and take off some excess that I see around the edges, okay, while it's mounted to the pipe, because it'll be easier for a fitting. Carefully grind it off nice and smooth, and then I'll go ahead and finish off the welding, and I might hit it with the grinder again, and then come back with maybe like a flap disc, okay, to really smooth it off and get it looking nice. Like that might work. Then I'll have to put my hands on it. I can just come in with the torch and just have at it. The flex tips, I'm going to bend the flex tip in a little like that. We're going to two-hand this. I'm just looking at that test run right here. It looks pretty good. Okay, let's hit this bad boy with the flat disc. Yeah, all in all, not too bad. Maybe I could have put another weld right here, you know, another weld all the way around, but I think we're okay here. Just a crossover tube, as long as we got a good blend. Just look at this blend between the top and the edge. I mean, just turned out really good.